friends, Alan from Crystal Magic Cave. I am going to make a blend today. I call it the Trinity. It's got frankincense, myrrh, Palo Santo are the three main ingredients. There's maco powder to help bind it and a touch of gum tragacanth. Never used that before. It's supposed to bring it together or make them less brittle. We shall see. All right, I'm going to get some gloves and begin mixing this together. See you in a bit. Okay friends, I've decided I'm going to do some cones and some joss sticks with this recipe. Equal parts of everything: frankincense, myrrh, Palo Santo, maco powder, and then I put 1 teaspoon of gum tragacanth. I can't say that word. All right, I'm going to begin by mixing all the powders together and breaking up any pieces that are solid. Sometimes, like this is doing now, the frankincense, because it's a resin, will start to meld together. This should be a very interesting blend. You see what I'm doing? When I find a chunk, I press it up against the side and it powders it immediately. Sort of like a mortar and pestle would. I had to grind 2 of these ingredients, and I did not do it all by hand because this is not the Kiffy recipe, though I did have a little help here and there with that one, but I'll be excited when it's time to bring that all together. All right, I'm sure this is quite boring for you all, but if you want to watch, you may watch. I will film it because otherwise this will be a very short film, or video, I should say. All right, enough is enough. We'll get it mixed even more after we get the water in there. I start by the table. I'm doing tablespoons now. I used to do a lot less when I first started, but I'm sort of got an idea of how much water we're going to need after doing this quite a few times. We'll start with that. And we're looking to make a nice dough that's soft and smooth, that doesn't break apart. I've not used the gum tragacanth before. I'm looking forward to see how that holds this together. My last joss stick recipe was a little on the brittle side, but they burned beautifully and they smelled amazingly. The cones, when I did the Into the Woods, the cone actually burned 100%. Like there was only ash left. No incense I have ever purchased burned 100%. Like I was shocked. I've never seen that before. So hopefully this will do the same. I know the gum tragacanth can slow down or hasten the burning properties because it's really meant as a binder, unlike the maco, which is very flammable. All right, let's see how we're doing here. It's almost coming together. I'll be getting my hands in there in no time. I'm just going to do 1 more tablespoon of water and then mix it, and I will start with the hands. Again, it's like, feels like making a crumble. Smells very interesting. write in the comments if you've ever made incense and what you've made and what your favorite ones are. I always like to try new recipes. I've purchased the book by Dragon Incense, I think is his name on YouTube. I forget the gentleman's name. I have not received the book yet, so I've just been winging it, which is pretty much what I do with everything. I sort of learn by my mistakes. I taught myself how to blow glass that way and make products the same way. And soon I hope to finish my book on natural home and body products, because I think there's a great need, and I've really got some great recipes down that I'd like to share with everyone. And I've always wanted to write a book. This is actually my second book. My first one I'm not finished yet either. It's actually on pizza. One of my passions in my life has been pizza and making it from scratch and doing interesting combinations. And that book is probably 75% done, but as with everything in my life, I need to be fully absorbed in it, and I often lose interest, but the good news is I always come back to it in the end. All right. We're almost done mixing here. There's a few little pieces of frankincense that are clumps of powder. You want to make sure all the ingredients are mixed thoroughly. Now this one feels a little more wet than my last batch, but I'm guessing it's because of the gum tragacanth, as I've not used that before. All right, but this feels like a good consistency. I'm going to get my extruder ready here, and I'll start by doing some joss sticks to see how this works, because if it's not real smooth, I may just skip the joss sticks and go right to cones. All right, so let me do this. I will get one of these ready. This is one of the shelves from my Excalibur dehydrator. And I'm hoping, ooh, boy, this is really sticky now. I may add some more dry ingredients. Anyway, I'm not sure if I got this on the camera before, but you basically just fitting this in here and then getting as much in as you can. I'm going to do a small bit to start because I don't know how this is going to extrude. And then you put the plunger in and you tighten this down. And then you turn this to extrude the joss sticks. Now let's see how these are coming out here. Okay, now this is much smoother than my last batch, so the gum tragacanth is doing its job. And that is the end. Now let me straighten this out. Okay. Wow, that's exciting. Hopefully it will burn well. Actually, you know, I'm kind of feeling, looking at this texture, I may just stick with making joss sticks with this recipe. I was going to do cones, but I'm very hopeful at what this is looking like. If this burns as well as my sandalwood one, we are golden. All right, now, again, little stickier than my last batch, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. Actually, let me shorten it. And thin this out. It's kind of the boring part. I apologize if you're sitting there going, why am I watching this? But in the end, I think we have a winner here. All right. All right, folks, I am not going to keep you watching this. I will show you what it looks like when it's finished. Hi, friends. That batch filled up pretty much one whole tray on my Excalibur trays. And the texture of this one is much smoother than the sandalwood one. So I'm interested to see how these dry out. My other ones did not curl. I'm hoping these don't curl either, but I will show you a finished picture or video when we're finished, and I'll also show you it burning. See you maybe tomorrow, but it'll seem like in a couple minutes. And here we have the Trinity Incense, burning beautifully. Frankincense, myrrh, and Palo Santo. Absolutely holy, spiritual, beautiful.